Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Jackson now on second down. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I like the first down call, Mike. You're trying to take advantage of a defense that might be selling out, expecting run, but to no avail. Then you change it up and go on the ground for nothing. Brings up third down. This is a tricky situation for any play call.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Vikings, nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up second and 10.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after one, 10-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Jones, good running inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last two plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Try again here, 2nd and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Here is the option, running right. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Passness. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
31-yard line.
Pushing through the would-be tackler, gain of about 3. 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This returnable for Wallace. He'll get across the 20, poke him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Flowers with the catch. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 28.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll try to run for it, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Design run here with Jackson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And now it's fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return. He's able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Vikings taking for first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Kyle Hamilton, a former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
Brings up second and 9.
McCarthy to the air on second down. To the right side, he's got Hutchinson, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Minnesota.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. From that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return is Rocker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Open man downfield, it's Addison. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Jones, and he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Roquan Smith gets it for a loss of 7, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. It's now 14-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This returnable for Wallace. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
From
2nd.
29, here's 2nd down and 3. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Has an opening, past the 40. Oh, Derrick Henry. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back. Using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Up the middle, here's Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Jair Alexander there to back that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense who's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even.
And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after the catch.
17.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Of 14. And a Raven first down.
Now it's Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
These hit traps, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's 3rd and 4. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. And when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now a handoff. Jones. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Up 2nd and
From the
7.
38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable for Wallace. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
31-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Moving to his right, and that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was just third down coming up. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's Jones. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. McCarthy. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Third and long. To throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half-second away from adding another sack to their total.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Record had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Hopkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Hopkins sent in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's 2nd down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. One-score game late, you figure they got to have this one, and they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. For the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further. Here in this fourth quarter. Touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Hopkins sent in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. They're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Bateman is the motion man. 3rd and short. Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here we go. This is 4th down. Hopkins sent in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. To the right side. This is Jones. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. On through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down. No timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down.
Ready, go.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Former Packer Jair Alexander. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised at the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
For the 2-point
Rush to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Ravens 33.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.